What's going on, everybody? My name is Tuck. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. The title of this video is going to be something along the lines of how to get better at Call of Duty, and while that's true to a certain extent, I would like to give some context to the topic of today's video. But before we do that, I'm going to ask you guys to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell notification because I upload daily, and a lot of it is Call of Duty themed, Call of Duty esports themed, Call of Duty esports podcasts, anything you might like Call of Duty related, I probably do to some extent. Appreciate you guys hanging around because I upload daily. Share the video with your friends as well because we are trying to hit that YouTube partnership in the year 2021, and we are roughly about a fourth of the way there at the time of this recording. So if you guys could do that, that would be dope. Anything else, my social medias are all linked in the description down below. Appreciate you guys checking me out and following me there. Thank you, thank you. Now, before we hop into the actual in-game menu, because we're at the main menu, we are at the main menu, excuse me. I'm going to give some background to myself and why I think this works for a lot of people, because a lot of pro players do this. I do this quite frequently on my stream. If you ever come into my stream and wonder what I'm doing, and I explain to you why, it makes a little bit more sense, because otherwise it just seems like I'm just being a dumbass. But for those of you who did not know, I am a former college baseball player. I am a former baseball coach until the global pandemic took over the world and I couldn't work with my clients because it's not safe to be around other people. But whenever the world starts being normal again, I'll probably go back to coaching. And this is one of the things I've learned through being a college player and coaching over my 15+ year career in the sport and coaching other sports as well. It's very beneficial to players to do a lot of high repetition, low stress situation muscle memory exercises. Like for baseball, it would be like doing shadow drills, which if you're not familiar with what that is, it's when pitchers mimic their throwing motion just to get the idea of their motion, their arm angle, maybe make some micro adjustments down. Literally no stress because there's no one around to see, there's no actual muscles being used beyond just basic arm movements and high repetition, getting down the basics of what you're doing with no stress on the body, the mind, just anything. No stress, no pressure, simple. This is going to be the Call of Duty equivalent to those things. So we're going to hop in to normal multiplayer from the main menu. We're going to scroll all the way down to custom games. There is this option, which if you haven't guessed by now, we are talking about just shooting bots. We're going to hop down to custom games for me because I just like this better because it gives you more customization options. Hop into custom games. Now, the preferred way I have it up is I play 1v6 bots on regular difficulty without aim assist because I do use a controller. Excuse me, I pressed a button on my controller. I do use my controller, top right corner, if you want to see my Battle Beaver video because that is what I have. But for right now, mouse and keyboard to set the lobby up. For me, it's game mode 7. So if we go over to game modes, go to my saved, it's game mode 7. Excuse me, let's go back one more time. Go over to my save, game mode 7. What is game mode 7? For me, game mode 7 is there's no time limit. It's TDM. The score goes to 200 points. And then the restrictions are default, no restrictions. Time limit unlimited, 200 points. That is my go-to bot shooting class. I do this a lot on stream. If you're ever wondering what I'm doing before like game battles matches, I'm just in my private lobby shooting bots, really low stress. It's actually kind of therapeutic because I know public matches in this game just aren't very fun, especially with the way certain people like to play pubs. So in order to just like, it's kind of just mind-numbing. It's a good way to escape. It's a good way to release some stress along with getting better at the game because it's just muscle memory, like I said. That might be a weird concept for some of you, but trust me, a lot of players do this to warm up. A lot of players do this to learn certain things they're trying to do, like recoil patterns on a gun. This is a really good way to get a lot of repetitions without having to worry about fighting scump in a public match. It's a good way to warm up just by shooting bots, getting your shot nice and straight, get your centering on. You can even use snipers if you want to. Just work on getting around the map, rush routes, anything you want to do with the bots, it does that. So the map, I always go to Garrison. You can play whatever map you want, but I recommend using a smaller map to get the most engagements in the shortest amount of time. Bots and players is what we need. We're going to go here, we're going to add bots. You're going to add 6 bots to the lobby. You're going to go to move players. You're going to move all the bots to the other team. Just like that. I'm going to go back, and then what I personally do, you don't have to do this, I do this because it helps me with my centering. I'm going to go into my settings, I'm going to go to my controller, I'm going to go down to gameplay, target aim assist off. We're going to turn it off to shoot bots, get the centering nice and straight, ADS aim assist. This only affects campaign and zombies, but I turn it off as a mental thing. Doesn't really do anything in multiplayer, but it's off too. So now that we have that all set up, we are going to hop into a lobby. Where's the start button? We're going to hit play. And it is really this simple. All you have to do is just want to do it and just have the free time to do it, which, like I said, if you're just streaming like I stream, getting ready for a game battles match, you just want to have some therapy time, shoot some bots mindlessly, not have to overthink things. Over time, if you want to get better at the game, this, believe it or not, will help, because like I said, high repetition, low stress is the name of the game. It won't seem like you're doing a lot, but trust me, whenever you actually take the time to just learn recoil patterns and stuff, and learn how your controller's input works and stuff like that, it's actually really beneficial just to learn how to snap the targets. Now, like I said, I'm not going to shoot all 200 bots because that would be silly. You get the idea. It's a bot lobby. We're just shooting bots. I have aim assist turned off right now. It's a good way to work on your slide cancel chows like that because I jumped. Which, if you're not familiar with how to slide cancel, slide ADSA. Slide ADSA. It's how you break cameras in this game. Unfortunately, you can't really break the cameras on bots because they're programmed to never miss you if they actually want to kill you. But this is just a good way to work on, like, snapping the targets. It's also a lot easier whenever you're just shooting bots and not trying to make a YouTube video and talk about it. But you can work on aiming up, because without aim assist, it actually becomes a little bit harder to hit your targets. You can work on snapping the targets, you can work on aiming for the head, because the headshot multipliers in this game are ridiculous. But, like I said, I can't really show you what this looks like, but I promise you a slide cancel is actually, like, one of the better ways to play this game. I can make an entire other video on this if you want to. But you're going to be sprinting, you're going to slide, you're going to do one quick movement. It's in the order, it's slide, ADS, step, or hit your stand-up button. So slide ADS up, slide ADS up, you jumped that time. The best way to do that is to slide cancel around corners, because it breaks the enemy team's camera, and when you break their camera, it's actually really hard to shoot you, because they actually don't see you. You actually get what's called a peeker's advantage at that point, which is where the cameras in this game don't keep up with your player movements, so you do that. You slide cancel around a corner real quick, you're going to see the enemy before they see you. It's a very broken mechanic, but it's how the game has to be played, unfortunately. So that's enough of the 74U. Let's switch to my Creed class, and then I'll just end the video, because like I said, there's not really a lot to talk about. It's pretty straightforward. It actually works. I think it works. It's something I do quite a bit. It's something a lot of pro players do a bit. Like I said, my preferred number is 200. You can go to whatever number you want. Anything less than 100, though, is kind of not worth your time. So I have an AR now, aim for the head, and work on hitting the headshots. Work on snapping from target to target. Just simple, mindless shooting. No stress because you're not affecting your stats. You can shoot all these bots and they'll never shit-talk you after the lobby. They'll never try to chow you for 50 bucks. Just nice and easy. Also helps with tracking your targets, because if you don't track targets if you try to track targets without aim assist, obviously it's going to be harder. And whenever you practice with harder techniques, it seems easier whenever you do it in real time with the assist. And it's simple. Whenever you run out of ammo, either make your way to a resupply box on one of the maps, or just simply let the bots kill you. If you guys found this video helpful or thought it was interesting, just like the video, comment telling me what you think. If you think it's stupid, tell me you think it. If you think it's dumb, dislike the video. I need feedback. This is a thing a lot of people do, and it's a thing a lot of people might not think to do, but it actually does help, as I've probably said 20 times throughout this entire video. But I'm going to end the video here. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys taking your time out of the day to hear my thoughts. As I said before, like, comment, subscribe if you're new, bell notification, YouTube partnership, thumbs up for me. Until next time, I will see you guys. Peace.